Hey guys, this is Tiger. So today we're going to be playing Marvel Rivals, and we're just going to be having a nice little fun, chill stream. So, I hope everyone did enjoy Christmas. As you usually am, guys, I'm not anti-Christmas, I'm not for Christmas, I'm just that one person that's like, I can give or take it. Although guys, Marvel Rivals apparently had some new skins in, and also guys, stream tonight was almost cancelled just for ooh, I do need stuff for that. Ooh. Doesn't look too bad. Because quite simply guys, at the minute, I'm tiny bit addicted to playing Pokemon. Just for the simple fact of, guys, Pokemon, there's Nintendo Switch 2 as far as more, it's been out for a good while. Pokemon Legends EA, it's been out for a few months. And I literally...
I'm kicking off Rivals Day by...
I've literally only just had a chance to play it, and I've been playing for about a day. Not a full case of full day. About... Hang on, actually. I can check. Because I got it right next to me. Okay, thought I could. If I can, then I don't know how to, but like I say guys, I've been playing for about a day. I set the Switch 2 up about midday yesterday, and I've been playing it on and off since about then. Although I will say, I've never felt so dumb when trying to set the thing up. Just because, guys, literally, the thing literally told me what to do, and my mind went, what do you mean plug in the AC adapter? My mind went to, okay, because I was trying to basically transfer stuff. I was like, okay, I just need to have the cord that it comes with connected to my old Switch to my new Switch. No, what it was telling me was I needed to plug the bloody goddamn charger into the thing. And guys, at this point, I had a Type-C cable, like, I had a charger connected to it. I used my phone charger to basically charge my phone, my controller. Not necessarily my old Switch as much, because I do have that docked. And I did have that connected. But I was like, what the fuck's like, why? I basically googled it in the end, and it's like, what the AC was, it's like, oh, I'm an idiot. And guys, this is after I YouTubed how to transfer stuff and everything. Like, literal idiot moment. Actually, I've never tried the 18 vs 18. We'll give that round. But yeah. Playing for that long. have to go completely out my way to get a shiny. Guys, personally, my few goals were to get a shiny before I complete the game. I do still want to get like a shiny Lucario and a shiny Gardevoir because their shiny Megas are pretty cool. But again, the shiny I got is still a really cool shiny. Guys, I caught a Magikarp really early on because it's like, you know what, Gyarados is kind of useful. I can't Dragon Dance sweep like I've used to, but Gyarados is still pretty useful with the combinations of things like Dragon Dance, Ice Fang, Waterfall, or Aqua Tail, and Crunch, and it can Mega Evolve. And then it popped up being then I got notification being like, there's an alpha in Area 6. I was like, okay, I'll go here. I'm not that far into the actual story part. I'm like rank V. So again, really early on. And I was walking like, took like, not a normal route to get to Area 6. Just a random route. I was like, is that a golden Magikarp? And I heard the paint, and I heard the sounds like, that's a fucking golden Magikarp. Wait, that's a golden Magikarp. Guys, I'm 99% sure I want to say this. I didn't get my first shiny in Scarlet and Violet until I completed the Pokedex. Which I didn't do that for years. Okay, I'll do 1 round of this and then 3 rounds of normal. As long as this doesn't take too long. Also, guys, I finally got around to essentially getting some gloves because for a while I've always liked fingerless gloves, just have, and I've wanted a pair to essentially game because they're slightly better for grip.
I am the Phoenix. Behold my cosmic might.
The battle starts in 5.
So yeah, so for a good while I have wanted some, and I finally ordered some, and I just wanted just for Christmas, like, you know what, give me a Christmas present.
Try to make it yours.
Now, I have no idea if this is Carnage.
You're in the lead now. Try to make it last.
Now, I think...
Always an X-Man. A fitting end.
I think once you die you don't respawn. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of don't want to find out the hard way. But, yeah guys, so I got a shiny. I'd say within under 24 hours, with it in about a day's worth of playing.
You can still turn this around. You're in the lead now. Try to make it last.
And this wasn't me going to search for them, it was me hoping to get one. Guys, the closest I've done to any shiny hunting method is partially using the bench method to basically change the time of day when searching for a Riolu. I wanted a Lucario. Guys, anytime I play through X and Y, I'm like, Lucario, that Mega Lucario is so busted, I want it. I have so many fond memories of using the Mega Lucario, and absolutely saying fuck you to anyone who comes near me because of it. Now I wanted one Legends EA.
Excavation!
And I've also got some really cool memories of using Gardevoir and Aura. And using it partially in X and Y, even though I can Mega Evolve it into last in the league, and then going back to the league and that thing, you know, Mega Evolve for the first time. And quite frankly, I was going to turn down a free gift wall.
Turning up the heat.
Like, I just wasn't going to. No, you do respawn.
The moon haunts
I mean, I don't know why it's taking me this long to realize that. It's like, we've got 34 points if we get a point per kill. But, I mean, not many kills for us. That's not good there. Okay, now it's Makato. Never mind. So yeah, so guys, like, I was not gonna, like, I wanted to use Riolu, I wasn't turning down a free gift Gardevoir, like, Mega Evolve, who knows. As soon as I get that thing for Gardevoir and get the Mega Bracelet, I got a Mega.
Don't mess with the amazing
Because, like,
Spider-Man!
I kind of went into it pre-predicting my team. I said once I saw, like, originally I was as one side of, okay, Scorpion's gonna be the firefighter because it's set in France, football, and yes, it is football, not soccer, it's football, is really popular. He's a literal football, like, he's a soccer rabbit, like, he's a literal rabbit, like, plays football a lot. Also, guys, for anyone who does wonder when why I say football and not soccer,
Enjoy the amplifier!
and why I get really annoyed at a bunch of Americans correcting British people about as that kind of languages. Last time I checked, it's the English language. Should it annoy me and should I get salty about it? No. Do I? Because I know when any British person decides to fire back, Americans will just go and be like, guys, this isn't even strange, like when you getting back with it. I have more than one team. You know, and hit a story from it. No, I know there's going to be a few Americans out there that can take a joke. I also know for a fact there's British people out there that can.
This is a nice
But the only reason it's called soccer in America, not football, is because America decided to, you know, take rugby and make it technically cooler, and call it football. Because yes, if I had to use it in watching American football, because yes, it's American football, or rugby, I think I choose American football. Like, rugby is relatively safe, yes, you can get anything or whatever. Like American rugby, it's like you don't have the equipment, you're getting straight time down to the ground and you're not coming back safely. But at the minute, guys, my team is not complete. That's like because again, going over starters, most people assume Scorbunny. Most people presume, you know, and hold it on. So you know. Piplup is Scorbunny, and then like Snivy. Piplup is of Napoleon, and then Snivy I think was just Tech.
with the amazing
So
Spider-Man!
Gen 4 pick and the Gen 8 is with on. Gen 5 pick was wrong, but it was right generation. Instead we got Feraligatr, kinda cool, don't like its Mega. Megalia, kinda that's getting some cool treatment. Mega's not too bad, I'm not the biggest fan. And quite frankly, I thought it's not a good between Megazord, which is good.
Enjoy the amplifier!
Well, you can't
And
expect
Mega Meganium. I barely used Breath Punch in the first place. And I'm just not the biggest fan of Feraligatr's Mega. Plus, go beforehand, I was like, okay, these are 4 Pokemon I know for a fact I'm going to want to use. Greninja, I always do when I play through X and Y. Always do when I'm in the Kalos region. Mega Lucario, Mega Gardevoir. They're both really cool and they've both saved me. And, quite frankly, I want my Mega Charizard X back. Those are Pokemon that I was like 100% using. I'm using 2 of them at the minute. Greninja, I don't know where to get. 1, I don't know where to get a Froakie from. 2, same for Charmander. And 3, Greninja's Mega Stone's not going to be simplest to get hold of, and I would like to use it. And it potentially might be on a full-on functional battle team, but I just want to use some of the new Megas. Like, if I get Charizard X, I'm not going to really need like something like a Dragonite, and I'd love to use its new Mega. A Pokemon I'm currently running my team right now is Sableye. I have never used Sableye. It's been around for years, I just never have. Like, I've used other Ghost Megas. I've used Bayonet. I've used Haunter briefly. Typically it's a case of, same with like Alakazam and any other trade evolution. Like, I've used them briefly. I've also briefly used Gengar. But, like, typically it's a case of I don't have a way to trade evolve them. But yeah, so because of that, I typically don't. But like, I've never used Sableye, and I was intrigued. Like, I find one that's like, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll use one. I loaded into second round, didn't I?
Did everyone miss me while I was out soaring through the stars?
Okay, I kind of like the fact that you can just come here to And Sableye, up until Gen 6, was broken. It didn't have a weakness. And guys, by the fact I mean it didn't have a weakness, because of Ghost Dark types before Fairy types were involved, both weaknesses were to themselves, to Dark types, and then to Fairy types, including now. Now, Dark types counter the Ghost weakness. They're also really busted against Psychic types. And, you know, Dark's not weak to Dark. Meaning, up until Gen 6, you didn't have Fairy, meaning you didn't. Fighting types have weaknesses. Fighting, Dark and fight, like, fighting doesn't affect Ghosts.
You picked the right gal
Okay,
for the job, sugar.
But, yeah, so up until Gen 6, Sableye didn't have no weaknesses. And it kind of gets overlooked because of Spiritomb. But, guys, problem with giving... See, Bayonet's Mega's pretty cool. But the problem with giving, like, two-stage weaker Pokemon is, one, they can still evolve. Two, those Megas don't stay around permanently.
No matter the odds, we'll find a way to win.
Bayonet and Kangaskhan, like, Mawile and Kangaskhan, because I'm not 100% sure about Bayonet, but Mawile and Kangaskhan, their Megas made them broken. Not so much without them, but they're broken now again because Legends is out, and they're potentially be broken and competitive again because you bear for Gigantamax, Mega Evolve, Dynamax, Gigantamax / Dynamax, Mega Evolve, Z-Move, and Terrestrialization.
4, 3.
Now, as always, I don't know how half of it's going to work. I am presuming it's going to be a case of, if a Pokemon can do that, it can. Because Mega-wise, you typically need a Mega Bracelet, Mega Stone, which you'll have. Same for Gigantamax, you need the Dynamax Ring. Plus, your Pokemon typically need to eat Max Soup. I'm just going to presume it's going to be a case of something you're going to be able to get. Whether it be a case of something you'll be able to essentially earn in-game or buy in-game. I'm going to presume earn, otherwise people will be like, okay, so it's pay to win. And I don't see Pokemon willingly doing it. And then Gigantamax, Z-Move, you know, you need.
Good as new.
Well, you need to Z, so they can use that stone, you need that Z crystal,
Capture the mission area!
then using it the right move. And again, it's basically Z moves, Mega Evolve, Z crystals, Mega Stones, Max Soup, / Dynamax bracelets, Dynamax rings bracelets, Dynamax bands, that's all it was, and Terrestrialization. I'm presuming it all just going to be a case of you're personally going to be able to do them just because they can, not use on the journey. Because competitive Pokemon wise, they're not going to care on the fact of whether you have to go on this really long journey, fought against the world, come strong as a woman, just to get on Mega Stone.
it's worth fighting for.
or whether you've had to go through the island trials just to get the Z crystal, or whether you
Your
can go to
team's
some old
capture
dojo and,
progress
you know,
has
got,
passed the halfway
you know,
point.
and go on and pick some mushrooms and go on and spook someone to, you know, make you some max soup. Guys, not kidding. I'm describing typically what you have to go through to get those mechanics. Guys, don't get me wrong, I love John Hanson. But technically speaking, like, it's one of those cases where if you don't have the DLC, you don't have essentially an easy way to get it. But like Mega Revolution, you have to go track down stones. Yes, you get the Mega Bracelet and you do get a Mega Starter plus Mega Lucario, which is busted, and can get a Mega Gardevoir for basically free. I'm classing basically free. If you can trade a Pokemon, it kind of is.
Pulse charge.
Like,
Fire!
you don't have to go on some journey, you just have to beat Diantha and then go and visit her in a cafe. And then, again, D-Mood, you have to beat, you know, Totem Trials.
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner. I'll take everything!
But, like, Gigantamax, it's like,
Pulse.
here, get through the first half of the dojo. Not joking, you do the first part of the dojo, then you deal with the Slowbro being on a rampage, and then
Tony.
like Slowbro, and then like the case you have to go to when you need to get the max mushrooms, which I think is the first thing. And then, you know, Trustalization is like, here, take this. And it's like, hold
If
on.
you ain't gonna use those powers,
There
I'll
is
be
literal
glad to use
cases
them
of
for ya.
representation of, in the Kalos League in the anime, people not being as a Mega Revolve. Ash can, but he had Ash Greninja, so technically yes.
30 seconds
Although
before
I
you
will say
attack.
no.
Get ready.
I kind of would have preferred if they brought back the Bomb Phenomenon instead of giving Mega Greninja. I also would have preferred if they also did Bomb Phenomenon for Delphox and Chestnut. And even if they wanted to go one step further, go on and called it Serena Delphox and Clement Chestnut, or, you know, Alarm Chestnut.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
I think Clement would have made more
3,
sense.
2, 1.
Or, you know,
All you need to
Delphox
do
Battle
is
Bond,
capture the mission area.
Chestnut
Got
Battle Bond. Just because Ash Greninja was Ash's.
I can do some amazing stuff. I should enjoy this more.
I would have kind of preferred that too. Like, granted, their Megas do look really cool. I'm just saying there's a world where we potentially could have got their Megas
Sure
as a
those are
central
bad
battle
guys.
phenomenon. Although, to be fair, Battle Bond Greninja was something you couldn't get during Gen 6.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
But, see, for one, there was, yes, there is like
Ain't getting
recurring
rid of me so easy.
Gardevoir that I want to use in my team, but for once, for the most part, my team is kind of for the
Capture the
Legendary.
mission area.
There's no guaranteed members. Because, guys, typically it's a case of my starter, and then Lycanroc for Gen 7 onwards. And then in Kalos, it's, you know, Mega Lucario, Mega Starter, a starter. You know, and at that point it's like, okay, you're down to like 3. And then like I want like a fairy type on my team, and God was one of the good ones. Which means I then have 2 Pokemon I can start rotating in. Because guys, I full on went
Ain't
into
gonna
Legend
pass
GA
up
and
another
full on had a
chance to
conversation with
win.
like a mate.
Hey, we make a
And
pretty
I was
good
like,
team.
I'm probably gonna ditch my starter in Legend GA. It's like, why? Just because of the fact that I don't want to use Meganium, and I plan to use Greninja for Alligator. In this case, it's a case of I plan to use a Shiny Gyarados instead of for Alligator because Shiny Gyarados trumps non-Shiny for Alligator. Shiny Gyarados trumps non-Shiny for Alligator and Mega Evolve. Especially when they can both Mega Evolve. I will potentially need a different, because I'm kind of tempted to deal with the overlapping fighting, just because both Mega are really cool, and I think it's kind of worth it.
Control seized.
Just because Mega Lucario is so Mega Lucario, although not as much as it is in any previous game. just because it doesn't have steadfast, which you won't make it kind of both. No, adjustability. Steadfast. No, I think it is adjustability. It has both rounds, and change running Mega Revolve, so I can't remember. I think it is adjustability. But guys, a Steel Fighting type is busted. Plus, it means you can have fighting coverage and get stabbed for that fighting coverage while also having a really fighting team because very like they made the fairy type to do with the overpowered giant. And then you just need to balance Steel Knight a bit just to make it. I was about to say, why the hell does that not just go to? I was like, oh, it's like, hold on, no, wait. They're not even close.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
Guys, I basically do 4 games and try and rotate between all 3. Then I have the one case of where I either say play an additional game in support, DPS, or tank. Lately it's been more DPS because I've been really enjoying playing Gene. Like, I like to try and rotate around if someone's playing one role too much.
It's easier being a superhero when you have the fame part figured out.
30 seconds before you attack.
Also,
Get
guys,
ready.
some Overwatch update. I had 30 games on role-free to play that was not going to be doing on stream because it was not going to be fun.
As always, I choose to side with
I've done 6.
my kingdom.
Yeah, 6 games. I think. I think it was 6 games. No, it would have been more
The
than. Hold
battle
on.
starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tuesdays, double.
You have to
6.
stop them from securing the mission area.
No, I did 9. I think it was 6 games in support and then no, 7 games in support, and then 2 games in DPS because it's like, well, I want to need anything else from me for again. Just using them in the top 3. Do I do it just for the sake of it? Yes. Do I need to? Not really. I mean, it doesn't really matter the top 3 of them. I do it just for the top more easy and then be like, okay, we'll do that for the week. Yeah, let's just say I did what typically takes me up until Saturday. No, Friday. I did Sunday.
Someone needs a snowball in the face.
Sorry, soldier.
And again, I will double check on Tuesday stream on Overwatch. I will double check this, but I'm 900% sure that I have won most, if not all, my support games. I think there's been 1 or 2 games I've lost, but I think for the most part I've won them.
Heavy weapons.
I do 2 games in DPS and I go back-to-back losses.
Thanks so much.
Oh, I was pissed. It's like, hold on, wait a minute. The funny part was, from losing, I was like bronze 2. My predicted rank was bronze 2. And I was like, okay, so this is based off 2 games.
That one hurt. Be playing shuffleboard, old man.
But like, guys, like, I've basically tried to get all my essential games done
Center stage.
early. Just because, like, a case of, I knew as soon as Christmas came and I got this quickly, I'd be maximum basically doing that.
Consider yourself conquered.
Thanks so much.
Rise, my friend.
A nice
the fuck up. Goddamn.
Anything could hurt me. That's 3. I'm making a comeback.
Great equal point. Like I knew for a fact, I'd basically be playing Pokemon Legends here, which isn't too bad. Everybody's going to be recorded, and there's only one more active thing tomorrow, which will be the video you looking at yesterday, but you know, I thought uploading something more frequently was more appropriate than fighting deadly monsters. Plus it means you got an extra video this week. I mean, if I was still doing 3 months on the week, that schedule this week would have been slightly tight, and I wouldn't
I've
have
still got songs to
been
sing.
able to essentially relax the last few days. But that video would then be out on Sunday.
Clogs to clogs in 3 generations.
Although guys,
That's the saying anyway. Right,
heads up for
Tony?
Monday's month content video, which will be the last video before New Year's. Because then the stream will be the last video before New Year's. I'm now in the point of the game where I'm essentially need to fight this because I need levels.
Okay, admit it. You need
I'm in the 80s, I need to get to 100.
That is much
You
better.
should be
I will
playing
potentially,
Shuffle
like,
World, man.
final streaming, case of doing 2 more, and then gonna be like, I'll see how far I get from that.
Fantastic!
Like, I'll see how much more, like, I can, but like, I don't intentionally want to continuously just grinding videos all at you.
I'm good to go. Some assistance, please.
Feeling stronger already. I don't have to be center stage.
So, like, again, I still want to be doing months on the content, case of, I'm essentially in the point of level on. Why is still got a few hundred things that I do I will. And also another heads up, a bunch of things that I said I needed to do, I can't stop them. I was optimistic. I was intentionally trying to get some Domaster through. So it's just a case of, I need 10 silver apples a few times. I need to kill gold apples a few times. See, from the silver apples, there's a bunch of stuff I need that basically means leveling up the whole Highland. And, you know, leveling up a few regions specific levels.
Need some help.
That will get done at some point, it's just a case of it's going to take a bit of time. So I probably will end up, you know, dying out some stuff. But then again, like guys, I want it to be something good. Which does mean I probably will put a bit more time in, and the video probably will be slightly longer.
Born again!
Like guys, to guarantee to get like as close to an hour from Monster Hunter, you're talking about 3 hours worth of recording at the very minimum. Just because I recorded today 2 hours from Monster Hunter.
This is real!
That gets cut down to like 35-40 minutes. Just because if I take hours, if I take the full 40-50 minutes, I put them down to about 10 minutes. At that point, there's a couple there, there's a bunch of other stuff.
I'm back in the fight. Snowball fight.
Oh god. No.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might
Damn
be
it.
a good time to stop them.
Captain America with Mighty Shield.
Anything could. I'm back in the fight.
Oh my god. I say, the Monster Arena Monday be the last video before the new year. It won't be the last video I record before the new year.
Stop that vehicle.
If I'm right, last video I recorded before the new year. Well, the last thing I do before New Year will be the stream on Tuesday. But the last video will be the video that won't be out until the Friday, and that'll be Craftmon.
That's the first time we did.
And again, it's basically
You're relieved of
I'm taking
Stop them!
tonight, Saturday, Sunday, Monday to record content and stream, and then Tuesday to stream. To then essentially have Wednesday, Thursday off. Just so I can have some fun time. And have some fun with the break. And like, I say break, I've put in editing during all this. Like, that means editing, I was editing the first one I did earlier. Because I don't want to be recording. Things are different, it's
I'm ready to put on a show.
like, they are different. Like, I don't want to be recording past Monday.
Magic is growing.
my powers overmaster the beacon.
Yeah, so last week will be before New Year. Will be the Monsanto on Monday, but last week I'll record will be Craftmon. Although, I will say right now, slightly more interesting in a minute.
Nobody can stand up against a full-strength
Although, guys, I will say, Craftmon at this point is kind of like not near the end phase. Because as soon as I essentially get all three willow skills, that's sort of like, okay, he's at the end point. There's a few things I want to do for that, and even then, after I've done a lot, I'm more than happy to sort of keep Craftmon on for a while, or at least as a more permanent series,
I
as
unleash the
a continuation as something new.
Hand off my back, Buzz. Feeling stronger already.
As sort of a that's what this can is. And let's see how we can implement the powers into it, the ones into it, and a lot more.
Only 60 seconds left.
I like the cold.
Like, I'm more than happy to, only people want to see it. If they don't, then I have no idea. Well, actually, I've got a couple of things in mind. Like, I do need to sort a few things in, you know, all that lot, like,
You seeing stars?
Down to 30
there's
seconds.
a few things I'm kind of tempted to do.
There's restoring. Thanks so much.
Just keep fighting a little longer.
But like I say, guys, I typically upload 3 episodes a month or a week. Plus then the one Craftmon, that's 4 videos a week.
Final 10 seconds.
Plus 2 streams.
Fire mode.
That's 1 day a week where I get to potentially say, I don't need to do anything. And even then, not always. Because why record Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
And then
I'm then editing on things like Monday, Thursday, you know, Monday, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays to make sure the episodes are fully up, and make sure I get everything I need to, like finishing touches and for the most part, the monster that's actually editing them. And same for Craftmon, that they really don't take that long to edit. Okay, now it tells me what it is. But, like, so typically it's a case of, at the minute, I get a few hours each day where I'm not doing some sort of content. Typically speaking, it's a case of finishing everything up on Fridays, then
You'll
out
need
Friday
a
night.
top-notch team to win this one.
I am the Phoenix. Behold my cosmic might.
I was about to say, I don't remember playing G and it's like, no, wait, no, I did in the 18 versus 18. Like, guys, content-wise, I think Wednesday is the only day where I'm not recording and I'm not editing. No,
Once an X-Man.
that's lies. I record
always
Wednesday nights
an X-Man.
typically. At the minute, Wednesdays do need it, I'm not.
30 seconds before you
Because
attack.
at the minute I'm
Get
only doing
ready.
2 Monster Hunter videos at the minute, which means I can get Craft One filmed on the Monday. And even then, that's only for like another couple weeks. Because as soon as I jump into Rise, I will be going back to 3 videos of Monster Hunter a week. And then, if it is a case of sort of winding down to a specific thing, like Monster Hunter, it was a case of I still wanted to put out content, still have a load of things to do,
2,
but
1.
903 videos a week would get to a point where I wouldn't have the content I could do.
Well, look who's up to
Because
no
guys,
good.
I've reached the point where it's like, okay, so it's just straight up, you know, hunting for the sake of like, you know, there's a point to hunt, but like, it's not exactly hunting new to it. Which is why I've been saying for a while, if you really care about story-wise, other than Ruiner, you've got a few more ton of videos you can kind of skip. Don't recommend it. They're out for you. Okay, it's potentially going to be a shorter stream, because it is a lot of games. So again, there's a few things that I do need to look at right after, so after this game there probably will be at least 5 minutes.
Oh, how fancy seeing you! You are nothing! Sorry, Dagger. Turning up the
Look at the rest of them all. Oh, I currently got 8, that's kind of good.
just who I was looking for.
I need to remember the fact that both those ones and non-rivals have different buttons to go, here's someone trying to kill you. Also guys, slightly funny story when it comes to the Lord of Magikarp. I found it as the Magikarp I had on my team. It was level 18. Magikarp evolves into Gyarados at level 20.
Way worse.
And I was like, oh, this is like 4 level difference. Like, because the golden one was like 14. It's like, yeah, it's worth it. Guys, I've more than once gone out my way to include like 2 running Absol on my team after basically being like, oh, I know where you're
On your toes. Here they come.
Like, there's been a few points where I've wanted to use Absol, completely thought about it, to the end, near the end, being like, oh, okay, so it's really early on, and I could have. Typically, it's the next one. Like, X and Y at one game where it's like, running doubles, like, type, doesn't like, really bother me. I've got to a point where I don't type, like, type twice on my team. I'm not so much
You are
of anymore.
nothing!
Tandy needs help.
Like, I used to basically be a case of, no, I can't use that Pokemon for a 3 mode tune, because it matches another Pokemon 5. But that wasn't how I used to be. Because it used to be, oh, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool, ooh, that's cool. Then if I get to the point where it's like,
There's still a chance
no,
this
no,
battle matters.
no.
Better stop that vehicle.
Like, I would have loved to use Gigantamax, Charizard during any time through Gala. Never had the chance. Just because I've always had cool money.
Thanks for the boost. Yeah, I got to you before Remy did.
And because of that type lapse, I typically don't use Gyarados when I've got a flight on pre-Gen 16, pre-Gen 7, because you need to fly on your team, and no, I'm going to say pre-Gen 6, just because like, I've used one on a pre-Gen 16, and I've also had a flying type on the pre-Gen 16.
Disappear! You are nothing!
Only 60 seconds left.
But like,
Come behind you.
I typically don't, because it's like, okay, I want an actual flyer, or I need a Pokemon who can fly. A Pokemon that normally, yeah, automatically, like, you're going to be on my team is the regional bird. It can fly, it learns to fly, and before Gen 7, you needed one. It's the reason why the things like True Cannon and Corviknight, Corviknight I have used
Down to
a
30
few
seconds.
times, not for long periods of time, but I had a standing one at the bottom, that Violet I used before I got swapped out. That's not completion, it would have been swapped out for a tiny Charizard, but, you know, it was swapped out before that.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
The ashes.
But like I said, you don't need a flyer in those games because in Sword and Shield, Corviknight taxis exist. Scarlet and Violet, one, the Miraidon can just sort of fly once you do the DLC stuff and all that lot, and it's not too bad. Two, you have the flying taxis still. Like, flying taxis is still a thing, it's just a case of they don't do Corviknight anymore
Thanks for the boost.
because King-Tuff exists. I'm sorry, but since when does a gigantic off, metal bird get fully fly tiny little thing? Do I think it's funny? Yes. Do I think it's also kind of dumb? Yes.
A little help, please.
Am I like 99% sure that Corviknight
That's
could
all it
learn
took.
something like a fighting type move, and I think it would work on King-Tuff
Incarnate.
because it is Steel Fairy, so I'm not 100% sure.
Better stop that vehicle. They
Even then, I'm pretty sure
Stop
Corviknight could
them.
probably learn something like, Flare Blitz. Or even that, if it can, I'm pretty sure it could learn,
I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
a fire type move. Give Corviknight Flamethrower, I'm pretty sure I could do a freaking charge, the other charge I can. But yeah, so guys, I willingly was like, you know what, no, I don't mind willingly, join a, level up in the magic path. But in this case, I'd say shiny Gyarados is worth it. Am I annoyed I can't Dragon Dance Sweep? Kind of. See, I didn't know until a YouTuber pointed out the fact of, is it kind of annoying you can't full on Dragon Dance Sweep because the buffs don't stay anymore? Kind of. Just because it's a case of, pile up quick, and then go from attack. And you complete the trick. Sword Dance and Lucario is kind of one of my specialties. Just because it's a case of, Sword Dance a couple times, and then go for all three bullet punches. Although I will say, I think Legend the first. Scarlet might technically still possible. But to be fair, I'm not 100% sure about Gen 8 or Gen 7, but Gen 4, you want to steel type move on Lucario,
They hit a checkpoint. Now
you
might
have
be
to
a good
use
time
a
to
steel
stop them.
TM or from the steel specialist, or go fishing it and getting a bloody heart scale to teach it Malaclaw. It's still got the same steel type coverage it learns. You have to do it in Gen 5. That was annoying. And then you also have to do it in Gen 6.
Can't catch me.
I purposely have a Pokemon in Gen 6 no food just because, yeah, I know this is going to be the time I do it. If I'm doing it for one, if I'm, simply change my moves for one Pokemon, I'm doing it for another. Which is generally why I've gone through most of some way without steel type moves.
Arisen from the ashes.
Which is also why I've not used E-Slash as much as I would have potentially wanted to. Just because of case of two steel types. Try to keep it down. But then saying that, I had two fighting types in Legends Arceus.
Better stop that vehicle.
I had the Inferno,
Thanks for the boost.
because I found Chimchar randomly, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't know they could spawn here. Yes, I really want one. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to give a Terrafrost a chance too. Never used it. And it was decent. And then it's like, I've never used Mandafly. Always wanted to, and it's the best chance. I mean, to be fair, Scarlet Violet was the one that just came out during Gen 8, so it was like, you had to go to a move, remind it, you can do Ancient Power. Legends Arceus, you could just go and be like, here, do you remember this move?
Please.
Yeah, sure. And then I've always loved using Sylveon. I don't know if I'd used it before that, but I've wanted to.
You are nothing!
And
30 seconds.
I'd never used Togekiss and wanted to use Togekiss.
Better stop that vehicle. Don't give them another inch.
Oh yeah, we better have got this vehicle.
I take everything.
The final 10 seconds.
Sorry, Christmas Soldier, you're not winning. Not while we can still stand. Rogue done like no comment on that one, Rogue. I was making a joke, guys.
That's what I
A thousand gods!
No!
Well, you
Who's the Iron Man?
them all.
No, so one was Moon Knight, the other was Blade. I was about to say, hold on, wait a minute. But Moon Knight got no, it's like, hold on, no, Moon Knight was on our team. I looked in the enemy team, it's like, okay, Blade. Stupid Iron Man. Like, it's not even someone jumps off point thinking, oh, we can't win. Time to shoot some shots. Oh, that's kind of cute. So, that's that. Oh shit, I only have 20 days. No, I might have to start playing this a bit more. Yeah, it's kind of cool. From the image, I was presuming FEMA, but no, that's Iron Fist if I'm... yeah.
I'm kicking off rival.
Okay, what hell am I missing? Just been added to that now. Yeah, okay, it's going to tell me about that then. Now, this tells me I haven't gear. Not telling me where though. Oh, the little pool party. No idea then. But what I want to know is, what gift have I got? You have a gift awaiting. Where, game? Yeah, not bad. Okay, I have no idea. Okay, so I need to transfer. But where in touch?
Full-time superhero coming.
Ah, that was kind of nice. That's why it was saying event. Okay, that makes sense. That I have no idea. But guys, we'll see. This season has been cool so far. Granted, do I wish I'd played more time in it? Yes, but at the minute, me and like I only spent this much time as I do on Overwatch because of case of I've been playing it since the beginning. I say beginning. I've been playing since the beginning of Overwatch 2 and played it on and off since Overwatch 1. But for Marvel Rivals, it's more of a case of if it's if the roles were the other way around, it'd be the exact same situation. At the minute, it's just a case of would I be playing it as much if I wasn't streaming it? Possibly not. I'd potentially try and get a couple games in a month, but like I do wish I was back in the stage where it's like, yes, I want to play like a few hours of each day. But it's back in like season 4, I think season 3 too. I spent a good like 2 hours each day just doing it, but a case of right now in Monster Hunter, I don't really have the time. But then again, as soon as I do get past World, depending on when like I get past Ruiner in World, because that would theoretically, hopefully be within the first couple weeks of January, I potentially, which does mean for a couple weeks there would be one less video, well, like 2 less videos. I'd potentially chuck something else in. Also, guys, let me know whether you do like the Christmas video. I'll also mention it the next video I do film, because that was basically an old style of video that I used to do, which was barely much, like, not much editing done to it, and just sort of the bare minimum. And most of, like, guys, when I say I recorded for about 12 minutes, that's what the length was. Because, trust me when I say this, I got, it's like, Merry Christmas all a lot, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, so it's been less than a minute. I could have just turned this in, I could have just done this as a short. But then I was like, you know, we'll have like round and we'll do a few other things, and while not much Christmassy, it was still nice. But anyway guys, this is Tiger signing off, and I'll see you next time. Bye!